Hey guys and gals, Old12 here, and we're going to be starting a new series called Crown Wars: The Black Prince. Now, if anybody has played like XCOM or games of that nature, this is the only one that really pops in my head for some reason. It's kind of similar to that in the same concept. We're just going to be playing on Night, which is normal difficulty. So, it's kind of similar to that. You recruit people. There's like 4 or 5 different
Many
classes.
historians have recounted this war between France and England, but not all facts have been told. Poitiers, 1356. After fighting to complete exhaustion, the King of France, John II, is defeated. The King of England's son, the Black Prince, takes him as a prisoner. For more than 20 years, the royal houses had been fighting for the crown of the most powerful kingdom in the Occidental world. It was a war of chivalry, kings and princes. A war between families, rival houses, and cousins. A war fought according to the conventions of feudalism. But with neither side willing to kneel to the other, the war became a costly endeavor, attracting the most bloodthirsty of mercenaries. And in the shadows, there were those who resorted to unspeakable methods, exploring mystical powers involving the occult. In the midst of this turmoil, with chaos reigning all round, a group of compassionate men and women gathered in secret to fight an insidious threat, more horrifying than the war itself.
Like subpart? That's the joke. I don't even know. No, the game's we're the tutorial right now, so.
Thank you, my dear brothers and sisters, for having come from so far away. The Brotherhood is facing a formidable challenge in these troubling times.
It's true. The King of France has been defeated and captured by the English.
And we must continue to keep out of political matters.
Of course, but that's not why the Council has gathered here today.
What was that?
See what's going on.
Are we under attack?
We must prepare for the worst.
The Brotherhood's documents are of the utmost importance. We mustn't let anyone get hold of them.
Fair. You like the blood dripping from the blades. It actually like adds to it. God, I never. Bam! Oh! Yeah, he dead.
Good God, what's happening?
Sire, we must leave right away. We are under heavy attack.
We can't flee and leave our documents here.
We should send a message to warn Nicholas. We can't risk being captured.
My friends, the day we all feared has arrived. We must burn our documents. We cannot let ourselves be captured.
You, go to the main gate. Organize the defense. We need to buy ourselves time.
Very well. We'll meet again before God.
Death before surrender. It's an old Cav Scout. Man. Damn. I always hated English weaponry though. Or not English, but like European weaponry.
They're already here.
So like I said, this game is a lot like, first of all, female knight, that's diabolical. You don't really see that often. I say you don't see it often. I didn't say you didn't see it ever. So like I said, this game is a lot like, you would see like XCOM or something, except she's a tank, so we're just gonna... So a lot of people have two sides to their abilities. So you have your actual weapon, which is hers, the hammer. So she has Fighting Style Champion and Fighting Style Defender. So Champion is you unleash your Zealous Fury, while this Fighting Style is selected to get 10% power, or bonus to a power. Or bonus to power. Ugh. Defender is you fight so valiantly that enemies focus on you. While this fighting style is selected, you gain a chance to inflict taunted on enemies hit, which is not bad. So then you got your standard attack, which is hers is called Crusher. It's her hammer essentially. You smash down on the target with your hammer, dealing 5 to 9 blunt damage and removing 1 armor point. Or we got Crusader abilities. Then you have like defensive stance and Overwatch. Obviously, Overwatch is what it sounds like. If anybody's played like the Wasteland games, or there's a few different games like that. I can't really think of their names, like XCOM and like the Wasteland series. Anything that has like an Overwatch, like turn-by-turn Overwatch system, you generally have it. You generally know what I'm talking about. She has Verdict also, which you strike down with your weapon to chasten. I think it's chasten. You're a target and deal 5 to 9 blunt damage. If you've taken damage in this turn, you increase it by 20% power. Or you get, gains a 20% bonus to power. Then you have Heavy Charge. You charge ahead and deal 3 to 5 blunt damage to the enemy in your way with a chance to inflict prone. Environmental elements will interrupt this charge. So we can do this, boom.
God guides my hand.
Boom! Hit 3 to 5. And then we're just gonna do this and finish his ass off. Oh! Well, first of all, you wouldn't be pulling it out of him, but you'd definitely be crushing him. Alright, we're just going to continue moving forward because that's honestly our goal. Our goal is to reach the castle gates. Boom, and return. Alright. Little by little, we get, like, the 4 guys to help. 4 people to help us. Ow, she got hit by for 2. She's, like I said, she's a tank, so, like, her whole thing isn't, like, a big deal. Someone else comes out of nowhere. Oh. Yeah, he ain't shooting that bow anymore. I've never understood giving druids a hand axe and
From
a...
the western ramparts and attackers pass by. If the gate falls, we're done for.
Okay. Anyways, I've never understood the whole giving a druid, or whatever these guys are actually called. I forget what they're called. Giving them a... like... trying to think of the word here. Giving them a hand axe and a...
God guides my hand.
Damn! I hit him for crit, didn't I? He had more than 6 points out. I think he had freaking 7 or 8. But as I was saying, okay, he can't do anything. We're just gonna enter a defensive stance. Go defend. Defense. And turn.
At your service.
Oh, okay, it's... I see how it works, okay. Or yeah, go play his ass. But yeah, giving them a hand axe and a dagger, I guess I don't understand that. It's weird to me. Grappling strike, use your axe to haul your target around to face you and deal 4 to 7 slash damage. Shiv, you have a chance to inflict poison. Yeah, teamwork, you fight alongside a beast. If you attack a unit that has regained or been hit by your beast or vice versa, the attack gains a bonus to power. That's actually not bad. I think that's automatic though. Coordinated strike, you and your beast fight together as one, deals 4 to 7 slash damage if the beast is within range of the target it attacks. It also benefits from teamwork. then you can mark an enemy. So like if I was happened to be like, oh hey, I wanted to like if I happen to move up here, he's within range. So boom, coordinated strike. He's just gonna die, but if he was alive, the dog would then attack. Just gonna let you know that. Yeah, we gotta move further up. It's not bad to like separate the dog from him.
At your command.
Yeah, just honestly dash up. It's not gonna hurt anything. No one's around right now. End the turn, boom, enemy turn. More people come forward. Dash your, I like a lot. Oh, I thought more people. There it is. We just weren't like right there where we needed to be. Oh my god. Thor took an arrow to the face. Oh yeah, one's I forget what they call like, I think one's like a, they had names to them, I just can't think of the names. So Beastmaster, Alchemist, and Flayer is what they're called. So Flayer is just a bowman. I know it sounds stupid, but it's all it is, it's a bowman. Yeah, Caltraps, perfect shot, hit shot. So like for instance, I can hit one of these guys for what is it, like 3 to 7, chance to flick blind. Boom. He had armor damage. Or he has armor to it. So sometimes you have a chance to break through the armor.
Ready when you are.
At your service.
That's a guy. Didn't expect that. So he's cool. So he has fire flasks, he has acid flasks, he has healing flasks. He's got his crossbow. He can throw a flask of pitch enhanced through alchemy research. Alchemical research, my bad. Which creates a large surface of pitch on impact. So those units within the surface, you can also set it on fire, by the way. So you have this, but we are too far away, I believe, to even do that. I can set his ass on fire if I really wanted to. Or I can just shoot him, which I'm going to. Which he dodged.
Die.
Which isn't surprising. Yeah. He's a fast motherfucker too. But he's also behind cover. So this game really does, you do have to kind of take cover into account quite literally. It kind of sucks. We're gonna get nice close.
I was trained for this.
Were we? Dog can run up. See, it's cool. It kind of sucks and it's cool at the same time. Is that you do need to select an attack before you can like dash in. So you can't just like run up and sometimes you are out of range, unfortunately.
Ready
I
when
think
you are.
everybody is out of their attack, so yeah. Not everybody has armor either. It shows below their health that they have armor. Damn. Yeah, see, he's behind cover, so he's gonna dodge more than anything. Ugh. Man, you guys are dumb. You're all like literally just staged right there. That's fine. They took shots of opportunity. It's okay.
Service.
But hey, guess what? Now we got a fire flask, and most of these guys are gonna take damage. Or what we have here, we have an acid flask. But it's only one person, so it's only Shaper. Or I can do this, and most people are gonna fucking die. Takes what? One. I wonder something here though. I need her to move.
At your command.
I don't need your attack, I need you to move.
At your service.
Because I am going to test a theory here. It might cost me a little bit, but I'm gonna test the theory. Throw it! And burn! I was right. It does the same thing.
Yes?
Wasn't like really necessary to do that? No.
Yes, at your command.
So these guys should burn. I can kill them also right now if I really want to. We'll get her to come down real quick. We're gonna shoot this dude though, because he's up top. Take that hit. Oh, that is a nice thing I like about this game is if they're like up there and they die, they could fall. So they're all burning, which is kind of nice. I take that miss. Ow. That was mean.
Yield.
Now he's out in the open. See, that was more of a like a driving attack. Like get them out of there.
The Council will destroy the documents. We must hold the main gate.
Yes, the enemy's quickly gathering. I saw them from the rooftops.
They're trying to force the gate open. We don't have much time.
We must stop them here.
They'll rue the day they
Forward!
Oh yeah. Forgot about this. So now it's best to like you take your range characters and get them someplace where they can see.
No problem.
Oh, and you can face them like a particular way. It's not like you can't.
Perfect strike.
Boom.
Perfect
And
strike.
strike this dude with the crossbow. Alright, cool.
Ready to go!
Alright, we're gonna take out the archer. Dead. And we're gonna damage this pool. What is her other piece? This is resourceful. The first time you use a consumer interactive item costs no AP, which is nice. So one of the big things is I'm gonna have the doggo rush in and take out him. Oh god, he bit him in the ass. Buddy, I didn't need you biting me in the ass, I just need you to fucking...
Understood.
Probably gonna, honestly. Oh, I didn't know if it was gonna kill him. Nice. Oh, damn. Alright. None of the characters must die. That's actually pretty crazy. Oh shit, he's alive still. We don't have the ability to move forward, do we? No, we don't, unfortunately.
At your service.
Can I just use hammer and crush this dude? Or is that... Okay, that is that thing. Cool. I was hoping it was. And smack!
There are still many enemies. Let's hope our brothers and sisters of the Council had enough time.
Regardless, we must continue until the very end if we must.
Oh, don't worry. It is till the very end. Yeah, they ended up dying, unfortunately. Like, it's not even like me just being like, oh, you don't want to think anything of it. No, they died. Like, unfortunately, they didn't have a stone's toss. Alright, so this becomes, now we kind of can pick how we want to start. So you have that's French, I don't know how to speak, I'm sorry guys. So the family bonus starts with 1 alchemist. You also start with a reinforced crossbow, 5 bomb, 3 antidotes, and a poison grenade. So for multiple generations, a discreet family from the south of France has devoted itself to research in a variety of fields. Again, can't pronounce that. Family, which is descended from minor nobility, takes great pleasure in discovering and is fascinated by the sciences. Their efforts have led to some important breakthroughs, but they are aware that such progress attracts covetous eyes. Regarded with either suspicion or sympathy, their research often takes them to the murky waters where science meets superstition. Opposed minds disapprove of their experiments, but the motivated family, I think it's Montveric, but I'm not sure, has always been adept at surrounding itself with influential allies, and this talent has protected them well so far. Then you have the Lantern, I think it's worse. So they get reinforced bow, 1 flare. They have 5 bombs, serrated arrows/bolts, and poison arrows/bolts. So, an iron never bends. Having earned its reputation through alliances and political maneuvering, the Valentine family has carved it an inviolable place for itself among the powerful elite of Brittany. Baroness Valentin, the latest in a line of influential and respected heads of the family, inherited the most distinguished qualities of her predecessors and refined them beyond anyone's expectations, which raised the family's influence to unrivaled heights. When the first tensions surrounding the succession to the Breton throne emerged, many individuals turned to the Valentin family for advice and endorsement. Against this backdrop of uncertainty and distrust, the Valentins are a pillar of which many less influential families will lean against for support. Then you have the Larzun. You start with 1 Crusader and a reinforced greatsword. Then you also get 5 bomb, 3 reinforced armor, and bandages. So for many years, the members of the Larzun family have fought in wars and crusades. Their reputation as valiant warriors has brought them prosperity and a high standing. Their lands expanded, and the family residence now brings with treasures brought back from the Crusades. At tourneys organized by the elite, it is not uncommon to hear chants for the family name, and to see Larzun proudly flying the family's colors. Strength, honor, and courage are values championed and defended by every member of this lineage. With the Crusade era finished, the Larzuns now devote their time to training, preserving their legacy, and providing seasoned advice on military matters. However, their will and resolve as proud fighters remains unwavering. Oh, okay, see, it says, endowed with trust, an iron promise never bends, honored by the sword, and united in adversity. Okay, so, damn, a bear? Okay, that's crazy. So you start with 1 Beastmaster for bear. You get a reinforced axe. Starts with the 5 bone, bandages, and cell. The Gurus family, I have to. I'm assuming something in Spanish. Is one of the oldest from the Pyrenees region. After living alongside animals for generations, they have earned a reputation as peerless animal handlers. But with such secluded and remote lands, and because of the family's secretive nature, the mere mention of their name has been fertile ground for myths and legends to flourish. While these tales have blended with the family's true history, the Iguras Again, I don't know how to actually pronounce that, I'm sorry. Are happy for the mythos to prosper. Superstitions and fear of dread creatures keep potential rivals away from the family's lands. Travelers who venture into the mountains soon learn that only a good reason should take you to the lands, to their lands. And I just say, an encounter with a bear and his master can rapidly turn sour for overly curious. I'm gonna go with the Valentin. You can customize your arms if you really want to. That's just terrible. I really do dislike how this actually goes. I don't like how it's behind it. That's the thing. It looks weird. You have patterns. Wonder. Yeah, see, it's weird. Like, certain patterns just don't work. Ooh, the Wendigo skull. No, it's a koi fish. It's a bear. Sorry, tired. What do we want? Yo, Yamada no Orochi, calm down. Calm down. Friggin' Phoenix. Weird wolf symbol. Wolfen key. We'll go with the standard wolf. We're gonna fly purple flags. Because I'm cool like that, that's why. Okay, alright. Works. This choice is permanent and will affect what battles you fight in during your campaign, yes.
The head of your family dies a sudden and violent death, while France, in its defeat, plunges into civil war.
Interesting.
With your family ruined, fate forces you to flee your lands and wander the roads in exile.
I do like the fact that like all the flags are
I'm
exactly the
offering
way
you
you
a new
think.
start, a small and secluded domain within the kingdom. For now, you need only know that I was a friend of the head of your family, and my name is Nicholas.
Yeah, so if you guys obviously watch the prologue, and they're like, hey, when they're like, hey, we need to get word to Nicholas. All those people were the head of the 4 families that you just seen. Those were the heads of that family. So, this is your family's domain. This is where you'll plan your future battles as well as level up your opinions and their equipment. Your goal is to improve your domain by upgrading the various buildings. To do so, to do this, you need to gather resources which are gained by winning battles. Therefore, target resources to improve your domain: gold, leather, metal, and wood. So yes, it's also a resource management game, which you see in a lot of games like XCOM and them. So, just to let you know that. So we have to complete the battle of the Breton Envoy. So your barracks, these are where you're going to see your units. So right now we have 2 of each. Actually, we should have an extra flare. Who are these guys? Oh yeah, we have duelists now too, which I don't understand the duelist. I mean, not that I don't understand the duelist, it's I don't understand where they came from because you don't see them in the campaign. Anyways, so your barracks, we upgrade them. We need 500 gold, 500 I think it's silver, metal, 150 leather, and 400 wood. That's crazy. But we'll get them through battles, it's fine. So we have 2 alchemists. We have Godfried and Guenalo. Dude, I don't know most of these names. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. I don't do well with like European names. I really don't. And it's not like, oh hey, don't try. These are like certain ones I do. Like Elise, right here. Elise. I read that. Theobald, I can read that. It's pretty fine. With something like this, I can read Gwen. Derek. Willibert. Emily. Fouquet. Or I think it's Fouquet. I'm not for sure. That one I'm not really sure about. I know that's French. Agatha. Melisandre. And Rupert. So this is generally what they have, though. They'll generally have like a standardized bow or something. You know, it tells you exactly what they got. Sword, shield. You know, you might have like, oh yeah, this is like when they level up, you can get like based on like if you want him to be a scoundrel, you get him to have scoundrel abilities. If you want him to be a weapons master, he has all weapon master abilities. And I believe you can pick and choose based on like what you want him to be. If you want to be both, you can like pick and choose. It's kind of cool. But yeah, you can have him like carry different weapons. Each weapon has like their own little thing to it. You want to carry a halberd, you carry a halberd. So like for instance, the halberd has its own abilities too. So like sword and shield, you can have him carry a sword and a dagger. Or a sword and a shield. So, for instance, the sword's going to have 90 power with 90 accuracy. His reflexes are going to be at 5%. He's got 5 willpower and 7 movement. So he's going to do... So, shield unfortunately is a large movement. But he's going to have 5 to 8 damage. He's also going to have the abilities... God damn it. Called Quicksilver, where you perform 2 attacks in quick succession that deal 3 to 5 slashing damage and or 3 points of armor. You can have Master Sword. He has a Master Swordsman, which the statistics boost granted by the positioning bonus is doubled. And he's on guard, which is going to deal. You attack with your sword. You deal 4 to 6 slashing damage, then prepare for incoming attacks, which grants resilient. That's actually, and then he has also precision cuts. I'm going to keep him on sword and shield, personally. She's got mace and dagger. That's gross. That's kind of disgusting. Contempted shoulder to shoulder and display of courage. Plus the concussive strike. Alright, actually, I'm gonna keep that's actually kind of smart. What do you guys have for like Elise? She has a greatsword? Brother, why do you have a greatsword? I mean, I'm not saying you can, I'm just saying that's kind of impressive. Mace and shield, nah, I'm sorry. But if you're going to be a crusader, you're going to have like stronger weapons. To me, it's like just an obvious thing. Yeah, you guys keep what you have. I'm not even like worried about you guys. Ooh, white bow, really? A bow? Yeah, fuck it. Bow and crossbow. I would prefer these both have like dead aim, spectacular shot, headshot. I'd rather than have crossbows personally. But those are your classes. Sorry, I didn't mean like get locked into that. So you have barracks and the Great Hall as of right now. We have prisons, we have forge, a market, a chapel, and a laboratory. So let's just go into our Great Hall. Planning your future fights via the map of France. Here you can also customize your coat of arms. And we'll get information about the story of your deceased companions. People do die, unfortunately. So that's the unfortunate part. So this is just one of the other cutscenes, by the way.
Many historians have recounted this war between France and England, but not all facts have been told. Poitiers, 1356.
Oh, okay, we already watched
after
that.
fighting to complete exhaustion.
We already watched that one. And I believe this is what we already seen too.
The head of your family dies
Yes,
a sudden
okay, we already
and
seen this
violent
one.
death.
So I'm violent. We set up a bomb. Alright, so that was the codex. This is our coat of arms, obviously. Trying to remember how we do our mission. Map of France. Right. Okay. So, passing time. Actions in the domain or on the map of France take a certain number of days to complete. To speed up time, press keep the pass time button pressed. Click on a pawn on the open panel to open the panel to provide details for a crucial battle. It contains crucial information such as victory objectives. Sending squads. It will take your squad a certain number of days to reach a battle. Once you have sent a squad out, you can't cancel the decision. You can send up to 2 squads simultaneously, but this limit increases when you upgrade the Great Hall. Okay, so right now, that's us. This is us right here. This is the battle they want us to do. So, we're going to send companions. We're just dealing with some imposters. So each companion's equipment is summarized on the squad preparation screen. When you click on a companion's weapon, you go to the tab where you can choose their main and secondaries. So we are going to bring. Let's bring you. We're gonna bring you. We're gonna bring Fouquet. We're gonna bring Elise. And we're gonna bring Wilbert with his bear. So this is our squad that we are gonna take this time around. Does that mean we're gonna win? Probably not. Does it mean we aren't gonna get fucked? Probably. You can take take Balm. Shackles used for capturing a capturable unit. Alright, weird. Kinda kinky, but hey. Yeah, you're gonna take a Balm also. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you take a Balm, and then you take poisoned arrows and not shackles, Jesus. A Balm. So that way we all got something that we can take. We all got something besides the goddamn tank of the family here. Ooh, I'm Elise. I can fight whatever I want, right? Hell no. You fucking wish you could fight everything. 2 days remaining, so what's the pass? Pass time, let's go. Squad has arrived at the Battle of the Britain MOA. Let's do it. Start the battle. Charge! Ah! Someone took an arrow to the face. I'm just kidding. So this is the Battle of the Britain.
No quarter.
Well, I mean, we are drawing quarter, let's be honest here.
I won't
Oh, no. We got one ranged unit, so we're kind of looking at a weird battle here. They don't have any flare abilities, they're just starting out.
At your service.
I need... What do they got in front of us? Looks like heavy, a range, and a duelist also. Need to draw them into me. That's the biggest problem right now. Obviously, I can't deal with any damage to them, so... Yeah, and you can't really move your other units until they move, by the way.
At your command.
We gotta get Nuzzles up here. I'm gonna call them Nuzzles from now on. Alright, let's end that turn. Enemies got their turn. She really is not doing nothing.
Yes.
So the flare's gonna start this bad boy off, if you can. Oh, you with... bitch.
At your command.
So the flare can't start it off. See, this say give us away.
Ready when you are.
And I don't want to give us away right now. And if I drop down right here, we are in no better shape than we were right there. So
At your command.
we're really in not great shape right now. Like one of the biggest, like I said, one of the biggest problems is that we need to like move forward, but like you know, not move forward at the same time. Get her to move up. Because they're not really like in cover, but they're not like out of cover, you know what I mean? Depending on how they move, depends on if we're gonna get caught. So this is fine. I'm not like worried about this at all.
Let's go.
Well, I expected that to happen. So up front, the bear stands up and moves to the cell in front. It only occupies one cell. And then up behind, it moves backwards one. It's a bear. I was gonna say, if you don't get hurt by that, we got problems. So armor points. Some units have armor points. Each active armor point reduces... okay, cool. Yeah, let me read. It's kind of annoying. Can I actually like look at that in like a help menu? Not haste, not haste. Where's that? Does it not actually like tell me what armor points are in here? Unfortunate. This is definitely not gonna help me. We'll figure it out later. Armor points just basically like they can take damage, but it also like shows they know how to reduce damage too. Don't know why you screamed. Nice shot, damn. Hell yeah.
Yes?
Not you.
At your
Wait,
command.
oh, you have a point armor still, okay. Ooh, nice. Nice, I like that.
Yes?
You both are going to be taking her out. We have Fortress, so you lose your shield protection, you regain one armor point, and previously lost and regain resilience. Resistance cuts that ignore. Okay. Oh, you dodged. Alright. Yeah, put it up. Because we're going to need it. You, on the other hand, you're going to come over here and... I feel like you're... There, so you come up here. See, that's the problem, is you're gonna hurt him. Which annoys the crap out of me a lot of times. Well, we need to lay some damage down. I didn't expect him not to get hurt, so... He's got an extra armor point, so I'm not like worried about it. I don't know where you think you're gonna hit. Actually, I expected that. It's not bad. Ooh. Ah.
Die.
Hell yeah. We'll take that kill. So I like to see. Alright, Bear, I need you to come over here, take out the good old archer. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if I seen a bear coming at me too,
Ready to go.
I ain't fucking with the bear. Damn it, we need to drop down. We like the same position. Yeah, get over here. We can get some good shot on him. Okay. I expected to do more damage. There it is. We got the critical off. Yeah, move forward. So what they were showing us was
won't
up further
disappoint you.
in the area. It wasn't like... We're gonna take defensive fighting style.
At your command.
So what they were showing us up here. And we turn. Damn, she is still fucking bleeding. How do we get rid of that bleeding? Bleeding, oh, it's just one more turn, okay. That's when we can start healing. I'm not worried about, like, if she's gonna bleed out or anything as of right now. Yeah, we need to get them up here as of right now.
On the move.
Just whatever it takes, really, to get them up here. I'm not, like, super worried about it. I love that.
Yes.
This game is, like, honestly really detailed for what it is. But as I was saying earlier, I don't really care for, like, English, like, weaponry. I think it's all kind of, like, meh. Like, very mid weaponry. Like, design and everything. The design, none of the designs are cool, in my opinion. To me, they serve, like, they feel like they serve very little purpose. Like, in design. I think the only one that's cool, in my opinion, for European weaponry is like the Zweihandler, the German, big ass German greatsword. That's cool. That shit's really fucking cool. Can we not see from here? We can see, but we can't hit. Ugh. We need to really heal though. Yeah, hit that heal. Nothing on anybody. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll kick this off with the archer beyond in front. Kind of dumb, but you know, it's what it is.
Give up.
I don't know why you like said give up. Like, fuck. Well, that didn't help nobody. Well, here comes a bigger problem is we have this dude back here. But I am gonna send the bear up. And then Elise is gonna come up too. So that's kind of the hope, is that like we can get Elise in here as a way to deal some greatsword damage. Okay, or not, dumb bitch.
Very well.
But that's fine. She's up there. I'm not really worried about it. Yeah, move up here.
Don't expect mercy.
It's fine. And then you... yeah. You come up here too. Help fight this dude up here. We'll do a 3-on-1 battle over here because... Just because there's this Crusader over here. That Crusader's gonna get a pain in the ass. This dude right here is gonna be a pain in the ass too. Oh, nice dodge. Nice, hell yeah, good job, good job. Ah, fuck.
Damnation.
And she's bleeding. Yeah, we're fucked. She's dead. Nice dodge. Yep. I don't know if she's dead. Yeah, she died. Okay. Unfortunate. It sucks to see that happen. I made the wrong decision for her to kick it off, and it's what it is. It happens. You make the wrong decision sometimes. Hell yeah, ignore that armor. Just take him out.
Yes.
Actually, if you like... Nice miss. Alright, she actually got hit. She got, I'd say she got more grazed. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Alright, that's fine. That dude got a critical hit of 1. It's so kind of nauseating. Yo, nice. Hell yeah. Oh, we can move up and attack him. Nice. He's a ranged character too, so it's not like he's gonna be able to really do anything close range. He might actually have a dagger. Not gonna lie with you. Post shot? Like, what do you do? Just like stick me with an arrow? Oh, he dodged. Okay.
Die! I was trained for this.
Yeah, you're trained, alright. Alright. Yeah, we can get over here and have a kill. Should be like the last of the fight, really. I think it is. It might be one more area. Nope, that was it. Nice. We unfortunately lost one person. If your parents fall in battle, they are not necessarily dead. They receive a wound. When the battle is over, companions can only sustain a limited number of wounds. If companions fall in battle after reaching their wound limit, they die. So yeah. So it says she died, like, or I'm gonna say quote unquote died in that battle. Unfortunately, she didn't actually die. What happened is, you won't revive them, but you will get what they call a wound. That wound, unfortunately, means they can't really die again. That's the really shitty part about it.
The expedition returned with worrying findings. The intruders were without doubt imposters wearing your family's emblem. It seems exile wasn't enough for your enemies. We need to find out who still wants to drag your name through the mud.
If it's my name, yeah, a lot of people probably do. Just gonna throw that one right out there. So, she has 1 wound. You can only have 2 before they become a problem. So, she has Scout and Saboteur. Saboteur gets call troops. So you place them in the target area, units in the area that move through this area consume more movement points and they take damage. Or you can do Scout, which gives you Lone Wolf. If no unit is within a 3-cell radius of you when you attack, you gain a 15% bonus to critical hit chance. It's actually pretty good. The only, like I said, the most problem that we have here is that she has 1 wound already. It kind of sucks. So then it can also move to get sidestep, you attack and deal 2 to 4 piercing damage, which gives you a chance to rapid retreat. Grants elusive. Or we can get you attack and then hunker down position, deals 3 to 6 piercing, and grants resilience. Not bad either. So it really depends, like I said, it really depends on which route we want to go with these characters. So like him, for instance. He gets Weapon Master. Weapon Master, you strike and make expert use of your weapon, dealing 5-7 slashing damage, and inflicting a debuff based on the equipped weapon's damage type. Blunt, you get a chance to prone, piercings bleed, and slashing is weakened. Scoundrel, you exploit your target's weakness, increasing your critical hit chance and dealing 5-7 slashing damage. And then you can also attack from behind and ignores the target's armor. For him, I'm going to do Weapons Master. Now, that locks out his Scoundrel side, but these still can be chosen when the time comes. See, she doesn't have that. She has only 1, obviously. Elise, she has Inquisitor and Templar. Inquisitor gives us Verdict, which I read earlier in the game, or earlier in the video. And then Templar gives us Protector. You mock an enemy within range and force them to fight you. Chance to inflict taunted on a target, you gain Resilient. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. My biggest thing with this is I didn't want that. I wanted this. It's Mighty Slash, so unfortunately it's like, it's weird. Is this Mighty Slash, is this like a same thing, same style? No. Okay. But no, she's still gonna carry that. Let's see what we got for him. He gets Trainer and Hunter. Trainer gives you Coordinated Strike. Hunter gives you Mark. We're just gonna go Coordinated Strike because it's actually a pretty good technique. Because if they're in the same area, they will get they attack together. I think I'm gonna go with one wolf, giving she's an archer. Ooh. Back it up real sec. Go back there. Like I said, you can also recruit people. I didn't see this earlier. So you can recruit different types of people. So these are flayers, you have duelists, you got crusaders, beastmasters, and alchemists. So in the next battle, we are going to take on, like, we're probably going to take Godfried with us. And maybe like Theobald or somebody, depending on how it's set up. What's the chapel do? I forget. Companions who have fallen in battle need to recover from their wounds and rehabilitation before they can fight in battles again. Rehabilitation takes time and costs gold. So we gotta wait for them to come back. But other than that, guys, I am going to save the game real quick. Save game. Yeah, we'll just overwrite this. It's fine. I don't care. Other than that, guys, I'm Ultra Omega. This has been Crown Wars Black Prince. I will see you lovely people in the next episode where we do. Actually, I don't know. To be completely honest, I've never really actually gotten past the first battle. But other than that, hit that like button down below if you like the video. Tells you what you guys like, tells you what you don't like. Allows me to change the schedule on the fly. And if you like the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also hit the bell right next to it. Tells you whenever I upload a video. And we are backed up right now on videos. I am not gonna lie, we're up to April like 1st or 2nd on videos. Other than that, guys, keep on smiling, keep on liking these videos, keep on enjoying, and make sure that we all, I don't know where I was going with that one. Just, I don't know. You know, you guys have a lovely day. It's nighttime for me. I'm gonna go snoozy. Good night.